Give my Zoolander look. Welcome to One Pinfall Podcast.
And boom.
And boom.
There you go. You are live.
Woo! Does everybody see us? Can you see us, people in the comments? Can you see video yet?
Hopefully we don't get any comments like we got the last time we did this on Twitter. First illegally on Facebook, and then...
Was it the first Twitter like we ever got was from a gay wrestling league?
There was like 3 of them that commented like, what the hell's going on? And fun, but not that way.
John, what do you say? I don't see anything on my phone, video-wise.
You don't? No, it looks like we're live right now. Got 3 people watching.
Ricky?
I don't see anything on my phone.
Uh-oh.
I want to turn your video down.
There's going to be a weird delay. I got to turn my volume down.
People just watching us smoke right now. Welcome to Amateur Hour.
Oh, man. You good, Jumbo?
I'm good.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this week's episode of the One Pinfall Podcast. My name is Ricky. Yeah, bang on the fucking table. That's great for a podcast. That's great radio. I'm here with Banging on the Table Ass Dan.
Bang, bang, bang goes the trolley.
Jesus, show tunes. It's that kind of week. We're also here with John. John's our tech whiz. What up, John?
What up?
So we're here to give you, basically we're just here to bitch. That's all we really do.
And smoke.
Yeah. Bitching.
And be on Facebook Live.
Yeah, this week we're finally, we're getting live out to the people saying what up. And Dan's doing all sorts of crazy shit like that.
Sammy Sosa style.
Jesus Christ.
Hey, I kneel. No.
So do we, you wanted to open forum here in the beginning. Did you
you know, let's start with Raw and SmackDown. That way the open forum can be something small maybe, or...
Okay.
Because I figure, you know...
All right.
We'll get the stupid shit out of the way first, and then we can bring up more stupid shit afterwards.
So I guess, yeah, so we'll just start with Raw. I mean, we got the good old Braun Strowman versus Seth Rollins.
Yeah, nice kickoff, though. I'm happy about that. You know, I like a kickoff that I care about.
And they gave Seth some pretty impressive moves.
Surprisingly.
Outside the ring there.
Yeah.
That wasn't too bad.
He actually looked better against him than Lesnar did against Strowman. Go figure.
Yeah, because that's what I figured. I was like, are they going to just let him squash him and Rollins is going to look silly? But
I wouldn't have minded that either.
It wasn't too bad. But he does run through him pretty much.
Yeah.
You would
exactly.
say.
You know, it just, Seth will get his kicks, his punches, his slaps in, and then all of a sudden Braun will just, like, raise his hands and boom, like belly slap him.
Belly slap him. He does always get those random, like, the backward elbow.
Yeah.
Like, as soon as any sort of attack mounts against him. What about afterwards? What did you think of this, like, what is it with Braun coming in now, like wiping the floor with someone and then doing this like weird wave off where like somebody else comes in,
yeah, right,
and then kicks the shit out of the person?
It's just fun, It's exciting, I guess. It's a way they can build, I suppose, a match because, I mean, it's building obviously to the triple team there, or the triple tagged Shield versus.
Thank you. Yeah. Which is a return of the Shield.
We can get to that later.
So are you like me where I think because they're hinting at it so much that they're going to fizzle out on it somehow?
I don't know. I think they have nothing else to go on. Because just today I was reading, just because of Survivor Series is still a month and a half away, but that's one of their big pay-per-views and everything. And if they don't have Cena and Lesnar, it's still up in the air what the hell his schedule is going to be like. I mean, he's back the 13th, but that's the Monday right before Survivor Series. They're just going to be like, Brock, you're versing him. So I'm thinking maybe they're going to build this for 2 pay-per-views. The TLC obviously is going to be Sheamus, Cesaro, Miz versus the Shield.
So you don't think the Shield is going to be a one and done thing?
Oh, no. No, I got a feeling maybe Survivor Series, but not even that. Maybe even after I see like Dean turning on Rollins.
They're milking the Shield train for as long as they can.
Well, they think everyone's going to jump back on that Roman Reigns is a good guy and everything. It's like, I'm not going to do that. I didn't even care for him that much when he was in the Shield because I didn't care for the Shield. A bunch of guys coming in like bulletproof vest and stupid ski masks.
Walking in from the crowd and shit.
I mean, I like how, they just picked on, put them against another 3-person team and they did nothing.
Yeah, I wasn't...
Although they did have good times with the Wyatts versus the Shield.
I wasn't
cool.
watching heavy during the Shield. When I started watching, they were turning on each other, basically.
So, they first came as, I guess we're going to jump right into the Shield. They first came as, like, bodyguards for CM Punk when he was versing Ryback. I think, like, 2011, maybe, even sooner, I'm not too sure.
That was Triple H part of the whole shabazz back then?
No, not at all. I mean, they were a team kind of in NXT, but not the Shield. I'm not too sure about that. I remember all of them having individual careers in NXT and all being pretty popular. Okay. And then they kind of came up together and they formed a team occasionally on NXT, but I don't remember them being called the Shield. But I think they got the name because CM Punk basically was like, "They are my shield against Ryback."
Against the guy
trying
who wants
to be like,
"Hey, fed more."
Yeah, exactly. But I mean, I could give two shits about the Shield getting back together. And like I said to you, now it just seems like there's not going to be a Universal title match, IC title match, or tag team title match at the next pay-per-view. And now, Asuka's not versing whatever for the championship? What the fuck?
Yeah.
You don't go heavy on the women's matches when the women's matches already suck.
Well,
I mean, Asuka will be good, but it's like, who's she gonna verse?
Speaking of women's matches, there was, two kind of disappointing women's matches on Raw this week?
I was happy to see Alicia Fox again, because she's an underrated wrestler. But, I mean, she didn't do much. Her and Emma didn't seem to work too well.
And Emma's just like a whipping post at this point. We'll get to that, though.
Yeah, exactly.
We'll get to...
Let's get back to Strowman and Rollins. Way back.
Jeebus.
Good match, and I'm surprised they gave Rollins as much offense as he got.
So, we could talk about Dean Ambrose coming out to try to kind of defend Seth Rollins. It not working at all whatsoever.
Just him being a lunatic.
And then, like I said, with the wave off, go ahead and fuck him up kind of thing, Cesaro and Sheamus come out and
I'd say Braun is a very nice guy.
He's just
he's just looking out for all the heels.
He's looking out
like, hey,
for a few select
you all can't
people.
win, but I can. Come on. Jump on my back.
Pick up my scraps, bitch.
Right? Bray, why don't you get over here? You brought me in, now I'm going to show you the way.
Oh, man.
But I like that. I mean, it's cool. And, I mean, Strowman needs some more power moves, too, to help.
And I feel like these weird Cesaro and Sheamus sneak-ins are more to push that Shield coming kind of feeling.
Yeah. It just, I mean, when you bring up them, too, it just sucks because where have the tag team divisions gone? It's basically 4 tag teams on both shows now. That's it. There's 2 on one and 2 on the other. Usos, New Day.
Do you remember what
I know the Hardys are injured, or Jeff Hardy's injured, so that's why he might not be around. Is this not a perfect opportunity to bring out a woken Matt Hardy or something like that? But
a year ago, 2 years ago, the tag teams were the most exciting parts of the roster.
I always have loved tag team. It's always been fun, and it's usually a revolving door of teams, not 2 teams versing each other for 6 months.
Yeah. I mean, I think the appeal of the tag team shit is 2 people working in concert to make something entertaining. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, you look at someone like Cesaro and Sheamus, who have had a bit of time now to kind of gel as a team and do their thing, and they're starting to get entertaining in that, like, switching back and forth, rapid tag-ins, tag-outs to keep an opponent, I guess you could say, away from his own corner. But I digress. I liked seeing Cesaro and Sheamus come out and kind of
kick the shit out of them.
Just be heels now. Yeah. You know what I mean? I don't feel like we got much of a face run out of them.
Not at all. And they were just getting popular too when all of a sudden turn them.
Well, I know you'll love this. I kind of blame the Hardys for that. I kind of feel like they needed somebody
I blame the Hardys for a lot of things with that tag team division.
Oh, Jeebus.
It's like, where the hell are Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson? If you're not going to use them, get Balor Club together.
Yeah, might not want to complain about that when we're going to have to talk about them being in this episode.
Are we?
Yeah. Come on, did you miss that one?
I did, obviously.
Yeah, I guess so.
What
I guess
man? I digress.
I digress. What about Elias, man? We get another
You don't have
Elias
to
match.
talk to me about a lot. I'm happy as hell that Titus O'Neil finally got a match too. I love Titus O'Neil as a wrestler, but there's no way he's beating the Drifter. Not my man.
I haven't seen Titus O'Neil wrestle in
Since
forever
probably
and a day.
with the tag team.
Yeah.
Millions of dollars.
Horrible mic skills.
Oh yeah. I don't know. He's kept around because he always gets voted like the #1 dad in the world.
Really?
Oh yeah, he's won like 2 or 3 years in a row or something like that.
That keeps you on the roster though,
Because you get so much publicity for it.
for being a.
Yeah, he gets so much because he travels home all the time.
Sports is in such a fucking woeful state that some guy just like going home and seeing his kids.
I mean, it's the same thing. Why is Enzo still around if Vince hates him? Because he sells.
Yeah.
And he sells somehow.
Yeah,
it's like if John Cena was a terrible fucking wrestler because of his Make-A-Wish Foundation.
Yeah.
Vince isn't going to be like, get out. Vince is about this, not about like us being happy anymore.
No, I hear you.
It's the once your son's old enough, he'll be loving wrestling, I'm sure too, and it'll be like, you don't want to root for him. I'm sure you're not gonna be like, no, he's a bad man. If he comes up and he's just like, what are you? You're gonna be like,
Most dads are like really afraid, like lame dads. They're really afraid that their son's gonna be gay or something. I'm just like really afraid my son's gonna be a Roman Reigns fan.
yeah, right.
We don't like Roman Reigns in this house.
Yeah, right? You put that fist down. Don't you cock your wrist.
Do not at me.
Right?
Stop Superman punching the dog. Seriously.
Yeah, right. But Elias, give this guy a push already. Like, I don't know what they're going to do.
He is
push,
kind of getting a push.
I want him to be mid-card level.
Okay.
And I don't feel him anywhere besides time filler right now. But
He is a time filler and a half, especially when you're wrestling Titus O'Neil.
And there's no one to fight. What besides... who are the mid-card faces right now? Name them.
Yeah, true.
You can't, because Rollins and Ambrose were 2 of them, and they got a tag team now, so boom, they're out. It's like, all right, Finn Balor, even though he should be main event level.
Well, I thought that they were going to use Finn Balor as a way to get him a bit over, and also a way to kind of get a push back for Finn.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
You got people wanting to bring back Tatanka up in here.
Ooh. Tatanka.
What happened to Tatanka?
He was around not too long ago. He made like a spot appearance.
Is it weird that if a wrestler is from the 80s and I don't remember or know where he is at this time, I just think he's dead?
Well, half of them.
By now, yeah, bro.
I remember when we were
he's probably dead.
going to the the Brockton show, I think, with Andy, and you were talking about Golga from the Oddities, and we were like, "Oh, that's Earthquake from back in the day," and it's like, "No shit," and it's like, "Yeah, he's dead."
Yeah. Well, he was Earthquake because he's deceased now.
Yeah, right.
That's wrestling for
He
you.
no longer quakes. But yeah, that's a good way. That's a good way to say like any wrestler from the '80s. If I don't know him, he's dead.
He's probably dead or like working at a Subway or something.
Or became a born again Christian. Shawn Michaels, Ted DiBiase.
Shouts out.
Ted DiBiase too.
Yeah, dude.
Do you think that's why Virgil's just like slumming it? He's not a
misses
Christian.
him so much.
He didn't turn to Jesus.
That guy made a shitload of money and he blew it though, Virgil.
Virgil, yeah.
He made a shitload of money
But
because he actually did shit for. Like you think it was only an on-camera thing? He did do stuff for DiBiase, but not like to the degree on the camera. But he
wasn't like
my bag.
doing his laundry and shit. Was he really doing that?
Yeah.
That's fucked up though.
Yeah, well, yeah, the way you think of it. Yeah.
Was DiBiase caking that much where he could have a manslave like that?
He had that much power in the
surprises
backstage
me.
and everything. Yeah.
What? They were like, you can have a
back then.
You can have a Puff Daddy style manservant because you're so over. So did Hulk get a manservant? I'm wondering.
Jimmy Hart. The mouth of this Hulk, Jimmy Hart. How you doing?
So there's like was there a culture
Open
of
forum much right now? No.
Yeah, no.
I like it though.
This was.
If you can keep up with us, thanks.
Yeah. If you can remember what we were talking about 2 minutes ago.
Yeah, Raw, Elias. I walk with Elias. Okay,
Oh,
but
man.
no, Tatanka, that was the cool shit. All right, I like that.
Trust me, if I could bring Tatanka back, like, just put him on my shoulders and walk him back into a ring, because he's probably half dead. I'm just kidding.
Come on.
Was he walking? Was he, like,
Yeah, he wrestled a
functional?
match, I swear to God, in WWE like a year and a half ago.
Because, like, you could say Ric Flair is functional, but he looks like a hot dog mummy.
Oh, Jesus.
He's, like, embalmed in vodka.
I like how that someone disproved his 10,000 women thing. You hear about that? He claimed that he slept with over 10,000 women. They were like, that's 188 like every year from blah 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 to blah blah blah, and they disapproved of it. And Ric Flair was just
the
like,
dude from
woo!
Gene Simmons says shit like that.
Yeah, so Will Chamberlain also claimed to have sex with over 10,000 women.
Yeah, that's gross.
Right?
So yeah,
All
but
it takes is one.
I feel like there's. I don't want to say Elias is getting a push, because it's definitely not a push.
No.
But
We would
he's-
have different definitions. of
He's
push.
definitely he's definitely getting more TV time than some fucking people.
Well, yeah,
He's
exactly.
been on 3 weeks.
And
in
I
a
like
row.
how he dedicated the song to Michael Cole.
Yeah,
And I was just like,
yeah.
nice.
What is it? That was Michael Cole's only missed Raw 2 times in 20 years.
And for good reason, though.
Yeah, but that's insane.
Yeah, exactly. And who'd they have replace
when you
him?
only-
Tom Phillips.
When you only work once a week, I mean, you probably
Right.
should probably work a calendar.
Make that much money, too. And you get to travel the world, although you get to miss your family and all that shit. Because if this is his own... Although, no. It's like, what are they going to miss, on Monday night?
I like how intricate the Elias songs are becoming now.
Yeah.
Like, it's not just like
I want him to get more dirty, though. Like, swear. I want you to do it. Every time it's just like the music hits for his opponent, it's just like, come on.
Dan's not.
They let The Rock finish his shitty songs.
Yeah.
Ooh, Gina on the comments saying on April 3rd, 2016 at WrestleMania 32, Tatanka competed in the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royale.
Oh my God. Was that the gimmick one?
So that's about a year and a half. Well, thank you, Gina.
Was that the gimmick one, Gina?
No.
Oh,
no.
also-
The Andre the Giants are never the gimmicks. Gimmick one was like 22, maybe. Wait, it was a while ago.
Okay.
When the Iron Sheik won.
Yeah, when Iron Sheik could like barely walk
Yeah,
the fucking.
exactly. He's just sitting there with his shoes and everything.
The chicken came out, I
Yeah.
believe.
The Gobbledygooker is his name.
All right, I'm sorry.
Come,
dude.
don't say chicken and stuff like that. People get upset about that.
Don't mislabel the birds.
Yeah, right,
Don't mislabel the
exactly.
birds.
Was there another comment?
Oh, no, that was...
Oh, okay, good.
It was something about, apparently Tatanka isn't unlockable in the WWE 2K17 game.
See, I have 2K16.
I have 16 as well. Is that the one with Stone Cold on
Yeah.
the? Yeah, I've been, and it's hard as
Yeah,
fuck.
because last year, I forget who was on last.
It's hard as fuck.
Goldberg, I think.
I'm a Bethesda guy. Fallout for like.
And I was thinking of getting the new game, but I was like, it's gonna be the same shit probably, and I'm gonna get pissed that I spent like $70 on a fucking game.
I'm just gonna break a controller. That's how that happens.
I do that when I'm on YouTube.
God damn.
Stop with this shit.
What do you mean?
And then I get pissed at myself. Why'd you break it? You knew you were gonna break it. But Elias needs a bigger push.
Yeah,
But there's no one for him. There's
so
no one
let-
for him. That's what we
let's-
both. I agree, I think we can agree on.
Yeah.
There's no one for him.
But I will
maybe
say
Matt Hardy.
this.
Now that he's free for like a while.
I think they're building Elias in a smart way. They're not shoving him down our throats. We're getting a
I
once.
want them to shove him down my throat.
You dirty bitch. You dirty, dirty bitch. But yeah, I think letting the crowd get used to the songs, letting the songs get over, you know what I mean? Dude, Jesus Christ, you're doing it and it's kind of light.
Oh, is it?
That's HD deep throat.
As long as I don't touch the mic, it's okay.
Is this 1080p?
Don't bite the biddy.
It's
It
definitely
hurts the biddy.
720p. It's
is-
not a good video camera.
Deep throat and dicks.
We have about 30 cameras on me and Ricky, so it adds a lot of weight.
1080p.
All pointed in the same spot.
This lighting is the only thing. John pointed out this is very much like an ISIS taping lighting.
Is that okay to say?
Especially with this. Am I gonna get us tagged?
I'm getting flagged now.
They're like,
Yeah, right? Ricky, that's twice now.
they're like, look at this dude's beard.
Right?
Osama bin Castro. I'll be in Cuba tonight.
He drove me.
Tonight.
Waiting for tonight.
But yeah, I think they're building Elias smart.
Yeah, they are, but I just need more. I want more.
I think we'll get it.
More of song that he
you're gonna
sings,
get it.
and more of wrestling.
I think you're going to get it.
I hope so. I'm going to hold you to that for the next, 2 months.
Random Mickey James, Nia Jax match?
Yeah, I think they're just trying to build up Mickey to make her look strong, but it's like, okay, one, it's Nia Jax.
Building up Mickey for what, though?
She's got the championship match at TLC.
Yeah, I know, but you think she's going to...
I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah?
I don't see, why, but that's exactly what WWE does. They do what I don't expect. This dumb thing. No, I almost
They
said the
do
smart
what,
thing.
what I don't really want to see.
Is that dumb?
Nope.
Oh, okay, thank you.
No, it is not, sir.
Thirsty.
But,
Mickey James, I mean, I like her. She was good back in the day, too. She was a good wrestler for, especially compared to back then when it's like Kelly and all these other ones that can't wrestle. It's just their ass and tits. It's like, hey, I'd like to see a girl. And you know what? She can carry a match, I think, with the right people. Now, I don't think there's any good wrestlers on Raw besides Nia for the women's division.
how do you feel about Mickey being, one of the only ones to... She was going to get that pin before the Alexa Bliss interference in DQ. It looked like she was going to get that clean 3-pin. Do you how do you feel about being...
What match are you talking about?
Mickey James, man, and Nia Jax.
Oh, the night. Okay, I thought you were talking about the one at the pay-per-view, and I'm like, she was
No,
No, I don't think she was going to get that clean win.
You know?
No.
Because it looked like it was going to happen before Alexa interfered.
If that happened, I would have given up completely on the women's division. No one should beat Nia Jax.
Oh, Jesus. Okay.
Because,
Not even the salty
who's going to
veteran?
verse Asuka? It has to be Nia.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, maybe Sasha, but Sasha isn't that great.
So
she is overrated, in
You're
my
about
opinion.
that, keeping Asuka looking invincible life.
Maybe the first pay-per-view, but like I said last week, I want her to lose. I want her to lose. She needs to lose,
All right.
Asuka.
Yeah. Okay.
Within her first 2 months.
But let's keep Nia looking strong up to that so that
How
it's
can she?
believable when
Yeah.
she mows through the lady with the Goldberg win streak.
Exactly.
Yeah, okay. No, that's a good
It's
point.
like it could even be, Nia Jax loses the first time, and they have a rematch at Survivor Series, and she beats him that time. And even if it's a cheat win, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Just have her lose.
Yeah, true.
That's all. But the women's division, I'm getting so tired of it on Raw.
Well, it's hard for me with Raw because there's so much talent there, and it's booked fucking horribly.
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
boring as shit.
It's like, where's the split up of Sasha and Bayley?
Yeah.
Because those are the only two that can really have a great match, especially together.
I feel like a lot of people want to see Nia and Alexa. Get that little spat out of the way. You know what I mean?
I don't want her to hurt Alexa.
No. You little
She's
baby.
such a little girl.
You little baby.
Yeah.
No, I want to see her fucking throw her all over the place.
What is this turning into?
Was it the
What, are you
weird,
going to watch Total Divas when they're together, too?
the weird fake broken arm thing she does? How she can
Oh, yeah.
put her own arm
Yeah.
out of the socket? That's fucking
Yeah.
weird. It's so weird.
But, they got to get better with the women's division. Next. No.
And right after you bitch that we haven't seen and they're not using Gallows and Anderson, let's talk about Gallows and Anderson wrestling Matt Hardy and Jason Jordan.
I did not see that match.
Filler ass match.
Oh, was it?
Filler ass.
Did they give it to the faces?
Filler ass match? No, they didn't. They had Gallows and Anderson defeat them.
And what's this going to lead to for these two guys?
For Hardy and Jordan?
No, I don't care about those
I
two.
was going to say, because that shit is
Although
filler
I wish
until-
Matt would
Until
do
Matt's
something.
shoulder is. I'm hearing...
6 to 9 months?
Yeah, 2018. Jesus Christ.
Thank you.
You son of a bitch.
I don't need... Especially when I was hearing that Jeff Hardy was getting a push for the title. I was like, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
No, thank you.
I just want to see...
I see title fine.
I just
No.
want to see the Awoken thing happen. I don't
do.
give a shit about titles or anything.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
that.
I think everyone's given up on the broken thing ever
Yeah.
happening. So it's like, Vince is like, you know what? Now Awoken be mine. So he can control it, and
Yeah,
he's
it can
happy,
be-
probably.
He can make the money.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, he'll give a certain percentage to Matt and Jeff, sure. But fuck the rest.
Like I said, I'm just interested in seeing delete or decay style shit with WWE money. Not that I think he would ever let Matt and Jeff go that nuts.
No, he wouldn't.
Yeah, but
no animals and talking to them or anything like that.
No
George Giraffe
monkeys
Washington.
named after the Young Bucks.
Oh yeah, exactly. That'd be funny.
Yeah, I don't know. This match was bad.
I know, because I didn't even watch it.
And I think one of the things I like about Angle is the whole, like, anything goes down.
Yeah.
You're getting the match. You got the match.
You
bro.
want the match? You got it.
You got the fucking match, bro.
Right.
And basically, the Gallows and Anderson, Matt Hardy, Jason Jordan thing, the whole match stems from Gallows and Anderson calling Jason Jordan a nerd. Basically, that's it.
I hate that thing they do with that.
I like it. I think it's funny.
Nerd!
Yeah, it makes you think of it makes you think of the
See,
movie.
exactly. That was not a happy laugh. That was a sarcastic. No.
It makes me think of the movie Nerds, Revenge of the Nerds.
Oh, I just watched that today, actually.
You know what I mean? He reminds me of Ogre. I like it.
Yeah, Ogre wasn't a nerd, though.
I like it. No, but he would always call them nerds.
Yeah.
Nerds.
There was so much better shit than that for Ogre, really.
I'm just saying.
I know, but I hate it. I'm just like, this is like childish, pick on me kind of stuff.
Wait, are we analyzing Revenge of the Nerds?
No, Gallows and Anderson.
Okay, all right. I was like, don't make
say what you really want to say,
like,
Gallows and Anderson. Pussies.
I was like, don't make me have a philosophical Revenge of the Nerds conversation here. Because I'll fucking do it.
The live conversation might pick up a bit. Revenge of the Nerds. Come and see.
No, but it was horrible. I like watching Jason Jordan wrestle. I feel like Matt Hardy is kind of awkward in the ring these days.
Yeah.
As an older guy.
I've always liked Matt better than Jeff.
I feel like he hobbles.
He's slower. He's slower.
And
Bulldog is a pretty shitty bulldog.
I almost spit my drink out because Corey Graves goes, Matt Hardy rocking his best Beethoven haircut.
Nice.
Oh, man.
That's good. Corey Graves, I like.
Yeah, I'm a fan of Graves, man.
Yeah, he's getting better. I just hate how they do that switch when it comes to Elias. And he, like, hates Elias.
Yeah.
It's just like, and Michael Cole
Well, we
likes
talked
him.
about that last week, how he's like a weird on the fence kind of guy.
I want to be both.
Of being that, which isn't
it's smart to do, but
yeah,
that's why he's on both shows.
It's a fresh take of that style. I
mean,
guess.
Right now he's still on a much lower level than anyone else I've ever liked, like Joey Ryan and JR and King. Even
Ryan.
Vince McMahon when he was doing commentary back in the day.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
What about Roman Reigns and The Miz?
What about it? Terrible. Terrible. And it's not because of The Miz.
I hate The Miz's kicks, though. Can we talk about the it kicks?
I'm gonna look these up. Keep talking.
Yeah,
the it kicks. The it kicks are fucking horrible.
No one can sell kicks anymore. Even Nakamura is good, but no one can make it look good until he fights AJ Styles or Kevin Owens or something.
Yeah,
someone that knows it's like, I might take a little bump, but it's going to look good.
Yeah,
instead of being like,
tight striking. Tight striking. Yeah.
And every time I'm like, has he ever hit the last one when he goes, whoa, no.
Yeah.
It's like, all right, Roman Reigns is going to powerbomb. What else can he do from that position? He only has another 3 holds or moves.
I guess the only exciting thing about this is it's more like Shield push shit.
So you think exciting. I think terrible. Again, I'm not for the Shield.
I want to see the Shield. I missed it. Let me get some Shield.
You didn't miss much.
Let me get some Shield.
Okay.
You know
can get some Shield, and then, come November, you're going to be like, get rid of the Shield.
Can we put the Shield back, please? Please?
Right. And when they break them up, it better be Seth Rollins.
Oh, his wrestling shoes. Roman Reigns is wrestling like Jordans. Are they J's?
Do you want me to hate this man more?
Yeah.
They're J's, right?
Are these the ones you're talking about?
No.
Okay.
Oh, no, he actually meant kicks. Like actual kicks.
Yeah,
and it's The Miz. You're looking for The Miz kicks.
The Miz does these things called the it kicks.
Yeah, he calls them the it kicks. They were called the yes kicks when Daniel Bryan did it.
So that's basically him trying to shit on Daniel Bryan.
Yeah,
right?
still.
Okay, all right. He's still taking pokes.
And that man should be in a ring.
Daniel Bryan? So there was a bunch of shit on Being Elite this week that
Elite, elite. I love that chant.
that hinted at Cody challenging Daniel Bryan,
yep.
2018.
Yeah. Well, you've heard about how WWE is trying to get Cody Rhodes to make a one-time appearance for Starrcade, the thing they're promoting, the live event.
And they're going to do War Games again.
They're doing War Games at NXT,
Yeah.
which back then it was 5 versus 5, so I don't know how they're doing like 3 different tag teams. It's just like, what are you going to do? Like have one guy come in and one guy come in and one guy, and it's like, all right, so it's a one-on-one.
Just do a free-for-all where everybody's grabbing each other's dicks.
There's a lot of things in WCW they could have done, and it's like this. They could. I mean, it's basically Survivor Series for NXT. I'm guessing.
Okay.
Because it is an elimination, I think. Although sometimes they switch. The last one I saw WCW wise was, I think it was like first pinfall and you won, and I was like, well. Obviously, they're going to wait till all 5 guys are in there. They're not going to have the first 2 guys pin each other and be like, oh, it's over. The other 4, fuck off.
So, horrible it kicks, horrible 5 moves, horrible Roman Reigns.
I'm glad, though, it wasn't the main event. But I love, how for Comcast, the description is double main event. Seth Rollins and Braun Strowman, Miz and Roman Reigns. Neither match was a main event.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, well, thank you.
Feel like our main event is so fucking good.
I don't have to watch the last hour.
It's the fucking first match and the third match. You motherfuckers. Exactly.
Because those are the 3 hours they care about, the 8, 9, and 10 hour. Because that's when their rating will come in
Nick
for that
Moscato.
hour. No, Nick.
Mentions the WCW days when they had the multiple rings at the pay-per-views.
Yes, that was War Games, and it was also
I've never seen
World
this before.
I forget what they had Royal Rumble, but it was 60 men and 3 rings.
Jesus.
So there'd be 20 guys in each ring. I see. These are matches I guess I should be telling you to watch.
Yeah.
But it'd be 3 rings, like
classic
1,
match
2,
segments
3.
coming up.
20 guys in each ring. Once there's like 5 guys in each ring, they'll go to 1 ring.
Yeah.
But it's the same thing. Over the top rope,
Jesus.
eliminated. Yeah,
That's
it's crazy.
Hold on, what
That's
the fuck is
intense.
this?
Oh, don't tell me you found the huge cage match.
Is
that the triple cage?
Is this a double or a triple cage?
It is a triple. Oh, there's a huge one. There's one on top of it, and then you have to climb up a little baby one, kind of.
How do you make the cage match more intense? Add more fucking cages.
It was terrible.
There's a cage and a fucking cage, and then we put it in a fucking cage.
And
then we put another cage on top of that cage.
Okay, well, I take it you probably never saw the 18-wheeler truck match.
Did Exhibit,
where they wrestled in the back of an 18-wheeler.
Did Exhibit have anything to do?
No, but David Arquette did.
David Arquette.
I'm not even shitting you.
It's fucking X-Files.
Excuse me, did you not know that David Arquette was once WCW champion? For real?
Yeah.
Yes, he was. Look at you, look so shocked. Look at that.
No. Do you know why this is awesome?
Because of Ready to Rumble?
No, do you know who I'm confusing him with?
You're not who?
The guy from fucking X-Files.
Oh.
David
Duchovny. Jesus. Oh, hey, he probably could wrestle better than David Arquette did.
I was like, since when is the X-Files guy a wrestler?
It's Dewey.
The truth is out there. Oh my god, it's gonna get packed again.
Oh, it does it? Package it deep.
Sorry. Jesus Christ, David Duchovny needs to start a wrestling career. Stat. Fucking stat.
He's got better things, I'm sure.
And again, at the end of this fucking stupid Roman Reigns debacle, we have another Shield tease where. Well, I feel like they want you to. So the Miz Taraj starts attacking Roman, and I feel like at that moment, I, as a wrestling fan, was like, this would be the perfect time to have Seth and Dean come out and fuck up the Miz Taraj. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You know I understand what you mean, because I thought they were going to have the Miz Taraj versus the Shield, not Sheamus and Cesaro now teaming with the Miz. And I heard somewhere that it's a complete rumor, but they were going to have it like an actual ladder match with all the titles up there, and whatever team wins gets the titles.
Right.
And I'm like, if they give the Shield all the fucking titles, I am done with Monday Night Raws. Ricky is going to have to cover it all on the podcast. Because I'll be like, this is fucking ridiculous.
It's just me.
But hopefully that match is not true. Hopefully, the stipulations of the match are not true.
Did you watch the weird Bray Wyatt, Finn Balor?
I did. Yeah. I'm wondering how they're gonna play up the Sister Abigail shit.
Do you think he's gonna come out like painted in a fucking dress or something?
Now that I'd actually pay to see. That would be hilarious. Now I don't think they're gonna do that though.
He's like, that's worth my network subscription right there.
Because I mean, if we recall when the build for the House of Horrors match, Randy Orton supposedly killed Abigail for good when he burned the house down and everything. Remember that?
Yeah.
So it's like, how's she coming back, Bray? Huh? How you being those storylines? But
she lives forever.
I don't. What the hell are they doing? I don't know. Way back in the day, I remember that they did this whole thing with John Cena too and Bray Wyatt, and they even had like a 3D projection of a little girl singing "He's gonna hold out," and it's like, where are they going with this? It went nowhere. Absolutely nowhere. So it's like, what's the point now? Are you gonna bring a diva in that might be like actually turn into a wrestler?
They should steal Rosemary from Impact and make her Sister Abigail.
Yeah.
Bam. Give me a call, WWE. Writing
what about the
credits
other
on
one
that
there?
shit.
The one in NXT, Ruby Riott. Bring her up. Or Nikki Cross. She could pass.
I was gonna
for
say
that.
Nikki Cross,
But she's with Sanity, so it's like, all right. Which is basically the Wyatt family with just crazy people instead of like rednecks.
with a weird Primus cover song as their theme song. Bow, 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 bow. Bow, bow. Bow, bow, bow.
Oh, we got to start talking about NXT.
I love our horrible renditions of people's entrance songs.
You think they're horrible. I think they're amazing. Spot on. Some of them.
Do you want to
right?
start?
Exactly.
I don't know. I guess they could tell us in the comments. If people want to hear more about NXT, I will start.
I am all about NXT.
Yeah.
And you know what's funny? Tim was the first one to get me involved on NXT and everything, and I was like, oh, it's all right. Then I was like, this is fucking awesome.
NXT is what brought me back.
Yeah.
Especially.
There's so many. Aleister Black. I love Velveteen Dream. I love that. The women's division is decent. You know, it's even now
It's
with
getting
Asuka
better.
gone.
Yeah.
And I mean, besides what's her name?
Ember Moon is.
Ember Moon's all right, but she's not on like any higher level like Asuka was.
Yeah, I feel like she's a step or two above most of the
I'm
women
just
left
dreading
there.
what is coming for NXT women or WWE women, the Four Horsewomen.
Oh,
Yeah, we got a lot of calls for more NXT.
Shayna Baszler.
I got in an argument with someone on Facebook about how shitty she was in the Mae Young Classic, and he was just like, "Oh, can you sell your moves?" And I'm like, "I'm not a wrestler." Shit. I'm like, so I like probably the most liked comment I've ever gotten in my life on Facebook, and it was just like 20 of them, and I'm just like, wow, okay, settle down.
Himself up.
I was like, all right, you know what? I mentioned One Pinfall Podcast. Don't miss us.
Oh Jesus!
I got a like on
just
that.
complain about
but
her.
it's just like, shut the fuck up, dude. I'm giving my opinion.
I don't want to see Ronda Rousey in the WWE.
You're gonna see Ronda Rousey at WrestleMania
second that.
34.
She's
Stephanie
gonna
McMahon
armbar
versus
everybody.
Stephanie McMahon versus. Oh no, they're not gonna do Stephanie versus her now. It's gonna be Charlotte versus
Ronda.
But what I heard was, it's not happening because it's way too late now, I think, but they wanted to have the 4 horsewomen of UFC versus the 4 horsewomen of NXT
right.
in a like elimination match at Survivor Series, which could have been cool, but not really because I can't imagine any of those wrestling.
You're not going to be able to train those 3 MMA fighters to be exciting wrestlers.
Not at all.
In any amount of time.
Not at all.
They're so fucking green.
It's a stupid idea, and I mean, if she can get better, Blazer or whatever there, if she can get better, kudos, but I don't see it.
There was just so much more talent in that tournament. For her to win it pissed me off so bad.
Yeah.
Especially over Kairi Sane. Like, holy shit. Talk about like a woman who has like world-renowned reputation for being a wrestler.
Sane won it all.
Oh, no.
She didn't even get to the finals. It was somebody else, Victoria something, I think, right? Or am I thinking of something else?
No, you're thinking of something else.
Was it Blazer and Sane? But Sane won, right? Yeah, because she's going to NXT to fight for the women's match.
Are you sure?
Yep. Because
John,
that was the stipulation.
Can you check that for me?
Check.
Who won the Mae Young Classic?
Yeah. M-A-E.
The M-A-E.
M-A-E-Y-O-U.
That crazy old whore.
I loved her. If you want a true definition of a woman in wrestling, that is it right there. The best.
Somebody actually said
Fabius
to me,
Mueller was the best.
somebody actually like voiced the opposite opinion for that.
Women's wrestling back
They're like,
then.
if you're gonna pick any woman, why pick the one that's like constantly smoking cigars and fighting people and like?
You just watch her segments from like week to week, and you'll be like, I love this woman. She's hilarious. She gave birth to a hand.
To fucking sexual chocolate.
That's
hand.
right. Oh, I miss him.
So is it? I'm not sure if this is it or not, but
It should have been Kairi Sane versus
yes,
someone.
Kairi Sane won by a pin.
Over who?
Was it
Blazer?
Shayna? Yep, Shayna
Yeah.
Blazer.
So I knew she won, but
So what
was
it is
against Shayna.
she cheap shots her after it, I think.
Oh,
maybe.
probably. But
Maybe. But to see
she
Shayna,
was terrible, and I don't
Ugh.
want to see the UFC women in it. But so
What
we
about
did get some comments about NXT though. We want more NXT. I heard.
So yeah, we'll bring it. We gonna
Please.
bring it.
I am so obsessed with that stuff.
We will bring it. I even went back and watched like 2 years worth of NXT that I missed before I started watching wrestling. What about the Bray Wyatt and the Finn promo? How do you feel? Final thoughts about
what are
this?
they doing? What are they doing?
Yeah.
And is this going to be like all the way to the end of the year? What's the point of them fighting now?
How long is this going?
Yeah, exactly.
How many reiterations of this match are we gonna get?
It's like, is this Ghost going to be in the corner of Bray Wyatt somehow? Or is it like Ricky said, which I, again, will love, him coming out all like painted up in a dress?
Yeah.
I second that and would love to see that. Not just because of
Bring it.
sexual like things in my head, but
Whoa.
yeah.
Okay.
Follow the buzzard and Dave.
So speaking about complete wastes of talent of female wrestlers on Raw, this Bayley, Sasha, Emma, Alicia Fox match.
Time filler?
Yeah.
I was happy to see
Total
Alicia
fucking
again,
time
like
filler.
I said.
You know it's time filler when they wheel Alicia Fox out.
I was like, who are they going to have her partner with now? I was like, maybe Dana Brooks returning? Would have been cool. She
Which-
might have got a good pop.
Dana Brooke for the first time on TV in a while in that weird not weird, but the Dana Warrior breast
yep.
cancer spots. I seen
I saw some terrible things that people were saying about that, and I was like, are you kidding me?
Yeah, can we not?
They were
make
just like,
fun of the
don't put
breast-
this on a wrestling show. I'm just like, fuck off.
Yeah, can you let the breast cancer survivors?
What did they
feel
took
good
up
about
5
themselves?
minutes?
Yeah, shut the fuck up.
And we got to see Dana Warrior, which is a pleasure for me.
They did the Warrior rope shakes.
Yep, exactly.
Powerful.
To play the music. I thought Dolph was coming out.
Oh Jesus Christ! How
You're a warrior.
how much heat do you want that you're gonna come out and make fun of breast cancer survivors?
Oh, no, he's just coming out.
That
That's
was
it.
insane. That would
You
be
know,
the-
nothing. I don't want him near the ring.
But yeah, this was a filler match.
Yeah. Waste of my time.
Yeah,
I still watched, but it was a waste of my time.
it's
There
just
wasn't
sad.
even any cool moves. And, you know, this is why I don't like Bayley and Sasha much either. I hate when they run. They don't look like they're running. They look like they're trotting. Like, when they go into a corner, it's like they clearly jump into the corner instead of like a male wrestler that's hitting it. He's
Yeah.
actually hitting it.
Okay, I
It's
guess
like,
I've never
but
noticed
them,
that before.
it's like you'll see them like she'll do her. Whoa.
Yeah.
It's like she barely hits her in the stomach. You clearly see the girl like push herself into the ring post. It's like, please make it look better.
I just think we could be watching an interesting match of them by themselves.
Well,
Without
thankfully
having
we have
to-
SmackDown for women.
without having to drag Emma and Alicia into this whole fucking situation.
Yeah,
Kalisto and Enzo. This weird.
that was so stupid. The whole thing, and you know what? I like Enzo being like, you know, he's being a badass. I like who he is right now, being like cocky and all this stuff, and him going around the ring and everything. Like,
Yeah.
oh hey Gallagher, why you dressed like that? He said some good shit to some people.
Dude,
I
his
forget, but it was hilarious.
Instagram is also complete gold right now.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
nice.
constant complete gold.
So hey, that's why. I mean, but really, Kalisto, and I like how the crowd had absolutely zero reaction besides the kids that were still awake at the show.
Where did he come from? Like, where
think
was he
Spain?
been? No. His mom's vagina?
Yeah, the mother's womb.
I think Spain. Isn't he Mexican?
Maybe. Sure, he's a luchador again. So yeah, but it was just terrible. You know, like what?
No, because they said he was like a new signee.
Yeah, right.
From where?
It's just because he was on Raw before, and now he's 205 strict, I guess, which is also on Raw.
Jesus Christ.
It's completely stupid. And it's like, okay, so if Enzo can't fight any of the other guys, obviously Kalisto's going to win, which he should. I'd rather him have the belt than Enzo, but Enzo has been making 205 more popular.
You would rather see Kalisto with the belt.
Yes, but I want... It's just like, so that stupid contract can end. It's like, what else are they going to do? Just keep signing, bringing guys in? It's like, you can't touch me, ha, ha, ha. It's like, that works for a week or two.
The new guy.
Yeah, right, exactly. And then it's like, oh, what are you going to do next? Like, sign Gilbert and he's going to beat him? I wouldn't mind that, but...
I want to see Gilbert take the 205 title.
Gilbert.
I would start watching 205 Live if Gilbert...
Their ratings have gone up. They went from like a 0.4 to a 0.5.
Ooh.
Yeah, right? And I'm like, why do they even have ratings on the WWE Network? And they probably lied about it.
Literally, the only reason I want to see 205 Live do good is so they start giving the British dudes TV time.
That would be cool. But they've been appearing on NXT, so NXT will be coming. Pete Dunne had a tag team match recently.
Fucking
with
Bruiserweight. Pete Dunne is one of my favorite wrestlers. One of the best heels alive, dude.
Yeah. And he's a face out in this company because everyone loves him.
Yeah, but that's what I love about.
If he came up to the main roster, he won't be. That's why I love NXT. The crowd, the people are like what it used to be back in the day. Like the chants that come from these people, and it's just like nice. It's like I haven't heard of "You Fucked Up" yet, but I know I will. I love that back.
We're getting
you
there.
Fucked up. You fucked up.
We're getting it back.
See, now, man, there's another match that you have to see when One Night Stand, ECW and WWE, and it was Edge versus, it was Rob Van Dam versus John Cena in ECW's Philadelphia play, or New York ballroom. I forget which one it was.
What was the one with Mike Awesome and Cena, right?
That one was terrible. You don't want to see that one. That was like Mike Awesome after ECW.
Yeah.
And they just shit on him. Mike Awesome was a joke.
Vince
McMahon did not like him from all the stuff he's heard about him, and WCW guys said bad stuff about him because he was terrible in WCW while he was there. He was too cocky and everything. But the RVD one, it's just the chance from that match alone. That is why I love wrestling.
Classic.
Or the chance we start at indie shows.
When I'm behind fucking...
Ass to West! Ass to West!
SmackDown, Jesus, with the hand fucking.
Don't get me going with the cheek.
Was that two buttholes? Wait. That was two buttholes.
Would you rather?
Oh, you're killing me.
You're killing me, Smalls.
What about SmackDown?
The better show.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean like what happened on SmackDown? yes, please. What do you have in your book of diaries?
That whole weird Mahal thing, cheap shot in Nakamura.
You know, that's probably the worst
Takipora.
thing about. I love Nakamura, but them two together, it's terrible. And as I
could it
was
possibly because Ginger's horrible on the mic and Nakamura can't speak English?
Well, I see that's a problem, and WWE should know that. Like even when he was like. The WWE fans don't get his facial expressions like when he did in New Japan and everything. When it was just like, they ask him a question, he's like, Jinder Mahal. It's like that's what he does. That's who he is.
He's the artist.
He's not going to be sitting there like Jinder Mahal. I want to beat you.
Yeah.
Which, kind of funny if like Jinder Mahal did like a.
But when he was
voiceover.
Jesus Christ.
Because hey, you got to do something. Because they don't. Both times they have not built this match up enough.
Yeah,
and it
definitely
sucks.
not. I feel like.
And you know what I realized? We're not going to get Nakamura or AJ Styles at WrestleMania 34 like we should. Vince doesn't want any single match upstaging Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns.
I don't want to see that.
No one wants to see that. And the rumored Cena, maybe Undertaker match and everything. It's like, I don't see Vince doing that. I honestly
They're going to wheel the Undertaker out?
I hope so.
For another ride?
Yeah, but he's going to come out as the American Badass.
Hey, American Badass, watch me kick.
You could roll my stocks and you could radio edit. I'm a porno flick. I'm like Amazing Grace. I'm going to kick
Christ.
his ass.
That guy's going to run for Senate. That guy's going to run for Senate.
Yeah, see, and he's going to win.
He's going to get the Walmart vote.
Josie on his side? Is he dead?
Yes.
Yeah, I thought so.
So much like
Was he an 80s wrestler?
Much like the 80s wrestlers. Josie the midget from Chris. I almost called him Chris Rock.
Midget matches back in the day. Max Mini. If you've never heard of that man, you have to look him up as soon as you can. Sometime you have time, which you don't have time.
Is he as good as Hornswoggle?
He is 10 times better. The midget match back in the day with Sonny as the referee, didn't care for her, so it's not like ooh la la. They actually had good matches, and I was like, wow, these little motherfuckers can move. Sorry. But
These little motherfuckers.
it's not like a midget match at the indie shows where the guys are 5'6".
Yeah, we got faked out on those midgets.
Made me feel so terrible. I'm already conscious about my size, my height, and everything, and yet they throw this at me? Fuck them.
Dan could have been in this midget match.
I would have been more of a midget than them. You were probably just as tall as them, and it's just like, why is this called a midget match? Excuse me?
Now defend your...
No. He sounded like, yeah, right? Some like king
Good
from back in the day.
son.
Now defend your right. Okay, go ahead.
Mr. Moscato.
I want to welcome you to the brother love.
Please allow me.
Yes.
Why don't you defend this fucking Natalia and Carmella and Becky and Charlotte match? Because it was fucking dumb.
Compared to Emma.
No. Don't. What about Obama? This.
No.
Because that's what you do to me.
Obama.
Don't. But what about Hillary?
I thought the match was good. Natalia had some good moves with Becky and Charlotte. She can work with them. It's when Carmella gets involved that it sucks.
Speaking of not building people up, I feel like they're not building Natalia up for this Hell in the Cell match.
Who's she fighting? Oh, yeah, Charlotte. I hope they give it to Charlotte, though. But I want Charlotte to be heel.
It better be good because Carmella is just
problem.
gonna wind up cashing in on whoever is left of that fucking.
Oh,
match.
Those two though can have a great. I mean, did you see their match on NXT from like 2 years ago or 3 years ago?
Natalia
and Charlotte. They
no.
had an amazing. Before Bayley and Sasha had a good match, these two had a great match together, and it was for the NXT title.
And I could definitely see them too seasoned. You
exactly.
know what I mean?
But I mean, those are the two that deserve to have the title. Maybe Becky has a little more than Natalia. I like Natalia. I like Becky a lot, though. She's a great wrestler.
Around the time of Money in the Bank, I thought we were gonna get a big Becky push again.
I was hoping for that.
I like Becky Lynch, but
yeah, the last kicker.
Is there rumors for where Paige is going to go if she comes back?
Paige is going to supposedly go to SmackDown. Which is good, too. I'm like, the women's division, I already like more on SmackDown. Not just because of Charlotte, but like I like Becky. Natalia is a hard-fought person, and I mean, she might be a crazy cat lady, but she doesn't care to play that. She cares. She's like, I'll play that on TV, too. I don't give a shit. She's like, I just want to be here. I'm a heart.
Yeah, true. There's really not much filler for the women on SmackDown.
No, and even Naomi, I don't mind watching her wrestle if she's wrestling someone like someone like Charlotte,
LeBron
like
James,
and they don't give Tamina enough time. She is a There we go. And her manager, and Nick Moscato, you'll know it as our cousin. Just to ruin it again.
I don't even want to know the weird conversations.
Oh, no, you don't want to know that. I like to ruin things for my brother. It's a family trait. But
oh my
God. He's saying, wait, Paige is coming back?
There's rumors.
She was at the performance center.
Yeah, that she's at the.
And
she's
WWE
back
even tweeted it out.
Yeah, yes. Because she always says shit, and people always say shit, but it was finally.
And we knew when. I mean, the movie that The Rock did about her, they're going to eventually have to have her come out or show up and like give some kind of like promotion for it.
I figure once that flops, because nobody outside of the wrestling.
Although, what's her name? Who's the one that played Paige in the movie? Trinidad or Thead?
I have no fucking clue.
It's a wrestler right now in the NXT, I think. Really? I forget her name. I want to say it was what's his name's girlfriend, the guy that left, who was in 205. Fuck. He hurt his eye for a while when he was out, and he was announcing.
Austin Aries.
Austin Aries, yeah, I think it's his girlfriend. Like Thea or Thealand or something. I don't know. It might not be.
Yeah, so I figured once the WWE actually said something about Paige being at the Performance Center that it was
And I want her back. She's a good wrestler.
I've never seen her wrestle. I've
She's
never
good.
watched her wrestle. So
You know how Emma says she started the Revolution? Paige was more so, but she's not as good as Charlotte. I'm not putting her... No one's on the level of Charlotte.
right.
Nia Jax could be, but they don't let her. And that's because of her size, though, that she could be on that level.
Yeah. So as for this match, like I didn't mind the Money in the Bank suitcase being used as a weapon. That was kind of cool.
That's what... I mean, I think I said that when the first Money in the Bank pay-per-view came out. It's like, they use it as a weapon sometimes, too.
Yeah.
A good guy's not going to use it as a weapon.
Not bad. Not bad.
But I want to see what the hell they do. I hope she loses it, though. But it would be weird to have Carmella be the first women Money in the Bank ever, and she loses.
Yeah.
Unless she doesn't deserve it, which WWE could totally be. Vince could just be like, yeah, you're on SmackDown, first off, which I don't give a fuck about. Secondly, you're not good. So you lose.
So next up we have here's to the greatest.
I was so happy to hear that music again. And then they buried him.
And they loses to Bobby Roode.
Yeah.
Do you think this is punishment for having to go to rehab and all that jazz?
If it is, that's fucked up.
And for Maria getting pregnant.
I think Vince took
Yo,
it
why'd
on
you
her
have to
a
knock
different
your
way.
bitch up right after we signed her, dog?
Right after that
we
ink
signed
dried on
her,
that
dog.
contract. They probably did it that
You
night.
did that shit up. We had sex, no condom
what
to
did you say?
celebrate.
That was about like 8 weeks ago?
Oh, man.
But, no, I mean, you know what? And there's so much they could do with Bobby Roode and Dolph Ziggler, but they won't. And I think even on today, Nicole, I don't know if you're watching, I doubt it, but she said, what do you think his entrance is going to be at Hell in a Cell, like Dolph Ziggler?
Yeah.
What's he going to come out as? And I left the comment, and I like it. It's probably gay or dumb to anyone else and everything, but I thought it would be cool if, you know, you hear the piano, and you think it's Bobby Roode, and then it's just boring us. All I wanna do is boring us. 'Cause that's what he's all about right now. He's like, oh, is this boring? Am I not exciting enough for you? I come out to Bobby's music. But that would also piss off Bobby. Because that match could steal the pay-per-view, in my opinion, if they let them wrestle.
Yeah.
But they will not. They'll have Bobby, which I hope Bobby wins, but because I like him. And I watched him in TNA. He was a great wrestler.
He's going to go
good
huge
on
on the entrance.
Oh, yeah. I hope so. I love that entrance.
I would-
Just perfect.
Like, why don't they let him do the chorus, like the full-blown chorus?
Why don't
you
they
know
let
what I mean?
Nakamura do his whole entrance and everything?
With the violin
like
player?
that?
Yeah.
No, not even the violin player. Like, I just hate how it's just like they don't have the build-up anymore. You know, it would be like...
Yeah.
And then it goes to, like... Instead of just going right to that. That's what they do. NXT. That's why NXT is so good. If the people who didn't say anything about NXT, check it out. Give it even go back a year when Sami Zayn, Finn Balor, and all these guys were still down there, and you're gonna be like, wow, they get better storylines and everything down here, better matches. It's amazing.
Yeah, I started watching right when Asuka got signed.
Yeah. Wait, you've seen Sami Zayn versus Nakamura, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that was a great match. And the crowd. I love Nakamura every time he comes into an arena. They have to serenade him with his music. I love when the crowd is
him and Finn Balor. I always loved the crowd reaction and participation. With
I love Sami Zayn in NXT. That would be for 10 minutes after a match, it would keep going. It's like, holy shit.
John, you dig Sami Zayn. His entrance music is just like ska, and like he comes out and like pants with like the checker on it, and he's
he's got the paperboy hat on from 1920.
He could be in Streetlight Manifesto.
But a very underutilized guy, though, that we both agree on.
One of the promos I really dug this week for them was
I know the one. I know the one you talk about. Fashion Police. That didn't fucking happen again. I told you I was gonna be rip shit about it, and I am. Again, we just will return. It's like, you know what? I'm not returning until they return.
You see how this dude just fucking interrupts me?
You like it.
That wasn't.
Do you
what
not
the
agree?
Fuck I was talking.
Do
about.
you not agree though with what I just had to say?
Yeah, but we at least got like, hey, they'll be back on Sunday.
Oh, please, thank you.
where Primo and Epico
Here, you know
will come
what?
out.
Let me take this. You could have had that. You could. See, it's right here. It's okay. You can have that. But you can't have that. I'm sorry. That's how I feel, all right? It hurts. It hurts. But,
You're salty.
Okay, the promo.
You're salty.
If you don't know, that's the best thing on SmackDown.
Super salty.
You can't tell me for like 3 weeks straight you were like, I'm looking forward to the Fashion Files.
Yeah, no doubt. But
And
they're also
Vince
never
McMahon
going to
does
let
what he
them
does.
wrestle anybody interesting, so I feel like it's just going to frustrate me.
I don't care if they wrestled 2 indie guys. They did. It's like, whatever.
Well, they'll wrestle Primo and Epico,
And you know what? There was a
you can
segment.
get some Puerto Rican timeshare.
I don't think it was during the Usos, and we'll get to the New Day and Usos thing. But there was a part where I was like, the Fashion Files should come in and be like, we'll solve the case.
Yeah.
Or something. I forget what it was. Something that happened. Maybe it's the promo you're talking about. What promo were you talking about?
I was going to talk about the Usos.
Before you were
coming up.
rudely interrupted.
The Usos bringing everybody to the penitentiary.
Why did they ever come up with that?
Reading them their rights to the Uso penitentiary. It was cheesy as fuck.
Oh, it was. Yeah, I know.
But at the same time, I kind of like it. It's gangster.
It's
as
something
fuck.
new.
Yeah.
It was like the rap battle they had.
It's day one-ish.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Day
I
one
don't
is
know what
H.
day one is H is about.
Day one is H. And then I love the velour running suits that the New Day wear now. It's like their official non-wrestling gear.
It's their leisure wear.
Yeah. Which is because that's going to be so comfy. Like a nice...
Yeah. You know, growing up with an Italian family, I always wanted to have like a suit like that and everything too.
He's like, I always wanted to be an overweight Italian guy in a velour suit.
I'm already there. I just need the suit now. Anyone?
I feel like there's a Sean John suit waiting for you, like with your name on it.
Man, I think I'm too old for that now, though.
No, you're never too old for Sean John.
John.
Diddy is timeless.
Sean John.
Does Sean John still exist?
It's gotta.
It's
I think I
got.
have a Sean John shirt.
I feel like straight out of Ego, he's gonna like be keeping Sean John alive.
Is this a wrestling podcast?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Listen.
the Usos. And
Listen, if you can fucking interrupt me, I can talk about Puff Daddy. All right.
it's Cambodian breast milk.
That's real Cambodian, yeah.
Sorry.
But yeah, it was a good Usos promo with an equally good in-your-face New Day promo.
Yeah.
Back at him with some velour in your face. I like this new, I don't want to say like heel, but it's definitely a more aggressive streak in the New Day. Do you know what I'm saying?
I guess so. You can say that. Yeah.
I feel like the Usos are bringing out like an angry, maybe you could say.
You know, and I am
New Day.
interested in their pay-per-view match. I don't think there's ever been a Hell in a Cell tag team.
Yeah.
And I'm like, how's this gonna work?
Yeah.
Is it like a
especially with-
tornado tag where like everyone's able to pin the other at any like in the ring, obviously, because there's no thing about you pin them on top of like I don't see them going on top of the cell.
No?
No, unless unless
No Kofi?
Shane and wait, no, that's a different. I'm thinking. Oh yeah, Hell in a Cell.
Yeah.
Same pay per view. I
Come on.
get so confused. But if Shane and Kevin Owens match happened before them, and like the center cage is like open, maybe Kofi would do something from up top. But other than that, no.
Because who do you think they're going to use? Because obviously one person is on the outside of the cage.
Oh, I'd say they're gonna jump
Cell.
in. They're gonna jump into the cell, into the ring.
Yeah.
Like
No, but who
the
do you
two
think?
Usos would be there, and he'll do his trust thing.
Who do you think?
What for Kevin Owens and Shane?
No, for the New Day, they'll pick?
Oh, to be in the actual match.
Free bird style.
It'll be Kofi and Big E, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, Xavier's always better as like the guy running around,
Yeah.
and somehow he's gonna have to get in.
Break on in.
Yeah, because they won't let him stay in there. It's like, oh,
I
yeah,
figured it'll be pretty violent. I'm hoping.
I
for
hope it will
violence.
be.
That's Hell in the Cell to me. Harkens back to like Attitude
match.
Era. Yeah, where like it means violence. It means real violence.
And you know whose name usually went with that violence?
Mick Foley.
Yeah. I mean, Brock Lesnar and Undertaker had a decent Hell in a Cell match, but it wasn't anything amazing.
It's not people willing to kill themselves.
No. It's like, and some of the high flyers, they're better off being in like a cage match than a Hell in a Cell.
True.
Because then they can jump from the top, like Jeff Hardy Spot Monkey.
Ty Dillinger and Baron Corbin.
You didn't like that?
I feel like this is a repeat of something I've seen a bunch
like the last 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Just AJ Styles like thrown into.
And it's not bad. Like I don't mind. I like watching Ty Dillinger wrestle.
At least he's not like Aiden English right now or anything.
Yeah, I mean we'll get to
or Luke Harper. I'll use him instead.
We'll get to Mr.
Luke
English
Harper and Eric Rowan. It's like, oh, the two healthy guys, yet you don't put them on TV at all.
Never
Another tag team that you could use instead of the same two for the last 4 months.
The weird roll-up wins on Baron Corbin, though, that's a weird way for him to beat.
A big guy losing like that, it's sad.
Yeah.
It's just like, you couldn't kick out of that? It's like, for real?
Dan, can you sell that, Dan? Can you fucking sell the roll-up?
I'm sorry, doctor.
I love the promo that AJ cut after this match, though. You squander your fucking... everything, you squander it, you bitch.
They kind of brought a little real with it.
Yeah. You make shortcuts and, oh man, I love AJ Styles.
Yeah.
I'm a complete AJ Styles.
I like AJ Styles a lot.
Yeah.
I've always liked him, even in TNA, ROH, New Japan.
Place. Was it you who was telling me that they're taking down AJ's TV time in an effort to make people watch 205 Live?
No, that wasn't me.
I can't remember who told me that, but I was like, I can't see the
never
logic.
Even heard of that.
I can't see the logic behind that.
No, right? Yeah. Why would you want to bring viewers down, or bring his time down when he's like, he is the man that runs SmackDown Live.
Baron Corbin's hairline is still driving me insane.
What are you gonna do when he comes as like a bald biker?
I would rather that. Shave that fucking shit. Yeah. You got a W on your head, or it's an M.
I like Baron Corbin though, and it sucks that he
I don't like
screwed
Baron
up.
Corbin.
Oh, see, I like as a wrestler, I like him.
The End of Days is a cool move.
That's a sick move. I love that move.
But other than that,
I like him. We can like different people, can
we? He's not blowing wind up my skirt.
Yeah, not surprised.
All right.
Yeah,
we can like people. We can like different people, but I don't like it.
Yeah, it's all right.
All right. I don't
you like Roman Reigns? I don't. It's okay.
All right. Don't even joke about
You're gender
that
biased. I mean, you're pro gender, and I'm and I am genderoids.
And I wouldn't even say I'm pro gender.
I know.
Gender can be pretty boring.
We're just mathing.
Just fooling.
Yeah.
Just fooling.
And what else we got on SmackDown here? It was Shane and KO.
Well, we had Randy and Aiden English. Poor Aiden English.
That whole the whole thing between Randy Orton and Rusev. I don't care.
Speaking of old tag teams, I miss the Vaudevillians.
Yeah, and that great in NXT, they come up and they saw Ascension. Great in NXT, come up and suck.
Yeah, but it's more like Vaudevillians. Great in NXT, come up. Simon Gotch says something racist, gets fired. But, I mean, Aiden English.
Vince probably knew when they came up. It's like, you're not going to be popular up here. It's like no one cares about this old school gimmick of yours.
Well, I always say that NXT, there's less emphasis on actual storylines and more emphasis on characters and entrances. You know what I mean? So I feel like the Vaudevillians get over with shit like that.
They do.
There's not many long-term storylines when it comes to NXT. But yeah, poor Aiden English. And where does this go? Where's Randy going? This is just I feel like this is another random throw someone at Randy.
Who's next? Dolph Ziggler?
Yeah.
It's like, why don't they? I don't mind. WWE doesn't do it anymore. Have a face versus a face. Why wouldn't? I'd rather see Bobby Roode versus Randy Orton.
Yeah. Yeah.
Even though Dolph Ziggler's good and they could have a good match together, I'd rather see that. Rusev, I like too. I like Rusev, but they don't seem to give him a chance at all of anything.
I feel like Vince punishes Rusev.
Yeah.
You cut your fucking hair and you got married, you son of a bitch.
Too?
Jesus. You always got to go there, man.
Hey. There was a video of her back in the day.
All right,
cheerleader.
Enough of that.
She was a cheerleader at Florida or something like that, I think.
Let's just talk about Kevin Owens and Shane. I love this segment.
Oh, you did? Even how it began? Him up away from Shane?
I like that.
Why? You're afraid of him? Why? You're a pro wrestler.
It wasn't that he was afraid of him. It was some stone cold... mind trickery shit. Where he acts like he's scared and he drags Shane and he gets Shane to come up the stairs and go into the back so we can fucking attack him near a concession stand and fucking.
Well, what Stone Cold do you know?
Beat him and shit.
I'm thinking of a rattlesnake. He doesn't play tricks. He comes and gets you. But people like, I know what you talk about, though. Like The Rock, when he was corporate Rock, he would do that kind of trick you and be like, all right, bam, now I'm going to kick your ass.
Draw him into the back.
It was terrible. Like, the power bomb through the table, it was just like, it's like, how do you not get Shane McMahon up first off? He must have screwed up Shane, like, didn't jump enough for Kevin to pick him up, but terrible spot.
I don't know. I like that backstage segment. Fuck yourself.
You like that whole table setup and everything like that?
Fuck yourself. Well,
like, I liked him coming back.
Well, that was funny.
I liked it better when Shane came back down. It's just like, oh, look, he can take a punch and blah, 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 all this stuff. I wanted Kevin Owens to do more, though, instead of, like, just headbutting him and kicking him. It's just like, come on. And then finally he did the pop-up powerbomb, and that looked good at least. It's like, oh, Shane can jump now.
I hate that pop-up.
I like that. It's good.
It's good. It's like what?
It's good.
I like that. It's good.
It's good.
It's good.
It's good. Just like his Shane's West Coast pop or whatever he does there from ring post to ring post, which we'll obviously see at Hell in a Cell.
Yeah. Nah, I'm not sold on the pop-up powerbomb. It's one of the more.
That's fine. You like the coup de grace.
Shall I say hokey looking wrestling moves?
Cool move.
It's hokey.
It's good.
It's hokey. So, final thoughts here going into Hell in a Cell. What are you excited for? What are you?
Shane and KO are my most intriguing match that I want to see.
For me, it's Shane and KO, and then the Usos and the New Day.
That should be good. The 2 Hell in a Cell matches.
Yeah,
that's it.
much.
I mean, I'll watch the other ones. I want to see if Nakamura wins, even though he won't. I hope if Jinder wins, he can finally win a clean match.
Yeah.
It won't happen, though. You know the Singh brothers will do something.
They won't hinder the Jinder.
Yeah, of course not. No, they'll just bring some other, like, Indian guy back that, like, the Great Khali. You know, it will be the Iron Sheik this time.
He's going to...
waddling out and everything.
He's going to win because they're doing those shows in India.
Yeah, and that's all the way in December. And it's just like, fuck, he's going to have it that long? This is terrible. He's terrible.
Yeah.
You know, and even his wrestling, people are like, oh, he's gotten better. And I'm like, yeah, exactly. You know, shit's going to get better eventually, I guess, right?
You can't be part of the 3-man band forever.
They should put that back together.
I'm the 3-man band.
Another guy in NXT, Drew McIntyre.
Yeah.
Doing good. But yeah, other than that, the pay-per-view, I'm hoping it's going to be better than the last one for Raw. That one really pissed me off with everything that was like, why'd they do this? Are you shitting me they're doing this?
Yeah. Yeah, I will admit that was pretty bad. Yeah, like I said, I'm excited for the Usos in the New Day. And I just want to see Kevin Owens and Shane McMahon hurt themselves.
I want to see someone go off the top.
Yeah, someone's going to get hurt.
Yeah, and I don't want to see like the WrestleMania Undertaker match with Shane where it's like you see like the biggest airbag just pop out and it's just like the guy sitting at that announce table must have been so uncomfortable knowing like I can't even stretch my feet out because this fucking airbag is here. And it's like, yeah, don't make it look obvious when it was like I mean, I'm not going to take that jump either, so unless there's a blob
Are you
there.
going to sell it? Are you going to sell the sell jump?
I'll do it. I'll do it.
All right, well, I mean...
Open.
I guess we'll be back after Hell in the Cell, right?
Oh, yeah, well, are we going to have any open forum? Is anyone commenting something they'd like us to talk about? Our opinions?
Well, people were kind of chiming in the middle of it every now and then, but it seemed like you guys got into a real flow there, so I didn't want to jump in with it too, you
bastards.
the wrong time.
We need your support.
No, they're supporting good, man. There's a lot of interaction in the comments section.
Touching.
Like, you had a good number of people watching at one point. Like, you guys, looked good tonight.
Nope, yeah. All right, so, I mean, I don't really got any...
No open forum you want to talk about?
No
or
open
anything?
forums.
No?
Not really.
You don't have
really.
anything going on in that mind about wrestling? New Japan? Kenny Umaga coming back?
Umaga.
I like calling him that. Omega Umaga.
I work insane amounts of hours, and I have a child, so
Bullet
unfortunately
Club,
have not.
The cease and desist again. You know what Cody's doing with Daniel Bryan. Nothing. You got nothing.
There was. Did we talk about the invasion?
WWE junkie.
Did we talk? About
yeah, last week we talked about that.
WWE junkie motherfucker. I'm willing to bet one of us watches more non-WWE wrestling, and it's me.
Probably, but you got work and your kid.
RG.
What is RG?
Ricky.
Who's that?
Me.
You. I thought I was sitting with an ISIS guy for this whole last time interviewing about something. I don't know where they put the bomb, sir.
This studio does kind of look icy. That's video-y.
For real.
Yeah.
For real. Just don't put any flags up down here.
Well, you don't want to see what's behind here anyway.
Can we get an American flag or something? So we
Moving blankets are my flag.
Yeah, I'm not having an American flag in my video.
I don't know. I feel like we should just so I don't go to Guantanamo. All right. On that note, it's been a great episode. In your opinion, we loved having everybody on the live stream.
I liked it.
Thank you for anyone who commented or watched. We hope to do it like this more often.
Yeah.
Thank you for dealing with the weird awkwardness of being on camera for the first time, being nervous.
You never been on camera before?
No, really, no.
Seems like never just doing your thing.
Never.
But we'll be back after Hell in the Cell, and we'll be bitching. You know what I mean? We'll be back to bitch about cells and the hell that has been happening in them.
We will.
All right, we'll see everybody next week. Bye-bye.